I want to welcome you and ask you to comment and share this with other folks on Twitter. And also when we are at Things You Like, hit that little heart button and flow those hearts. And the dogs here will love it completely. If you don't know me already, my name's Jeff Herring. I help online entrepreneurs create more sales with their content. And I'm also the co-creator of the CustomContentWizard.com. Welcome, Tim. I see you there, buddy. Good to see you here. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 rules of consistent, high-quality traffic. And let me make one adjustment here so I can see all the comments better because they're on this phone and they're tiny. So let me get them on a screen here and I'll be able to better respond to all you wonderful folks. There we go. All right, that adjustment has been made. Now we got to make this adjustment. See, this is the first week of the show, and we're working this stuff out, folks, which is a good example for you of you don't have to have things perfect to start. There's more to know about Periscope than I know, but we're doing it and we're having fun. All right, so anybody know what today is? It's a special holiday. It's the 30th anniversary of the first showing of Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox, 30 years ago. Can you believe that? I still remember it. I was in graduate school at FSU and running a drug treatment center for teens. And I'd gone down to one of the lakes south of town and was driving back on a Sunday in my old little 67 Mustang. And I'd heard about this movie and I decided to go see it. Got there right at the last moment, so I couldn't get any popcorn or something to drink. And ran in, was watching it. Got so absorbed in that movie, folks, in the first Back to the Future on the big screen, that when I ran out to get some popcorn during the slow part, it was like, oh yeah, this is real, right? It just was such a good show. Well, today is the 30th anniversary, and guess what? They're showing it at the local AMC theater. And my youngest son, Caleb, is a big fan of all 3, has watched them all tons of times. You love Back to the Future, Stephanie? Good taste. And so we are going to that show this afternoon. Caleb and I and some friends of his. And it's going to be a wonderful treat. One of the advantages of working from home, you get to do stuff like this. And you guys help with that. So thanks a lot. Stephanie's son is a big fan too. Good taste. All right, awesome. Now, before we jump into the 4 rules of traffic, we're going to do our traditional what's on Jeff's desk. Okay? So this was something I found not on my desk. I found it in my bed last night, actually. And I have 2 sons, John, 21, and Caleb, 13, and they are incredible practical jokers. I can't imagine where they get that from, but they do. And so last year, we adopted Chubby here, okay? We adopted Chubby, and we have 3 dogs. One of them is a rescue dog. So Chubby is a rescue skeleton. He was quite malnourished when we found him, but we put some meat on his bones. Unfortunately, his bones aren't attached to him right now. But anyway, we have played practical jokes for the last year with this guy. Occasionally, his eyesight leaves something to be desired. So every now and then, he'll put on some shades. And for some reason, he likes to wear my E-Zine Articles cap, which sometimes knocks off his glasses. So this is Chubby. I want you to meet Chubby. He's going to take off his glasses now to see you and just say hello. Hello, folks. And so Chubby is what's on Jeff's desk today. I don't know which boy stuck it in my bed last night, but I'll find out. And Tim, I love it. Tim saying he's got deep set eyes. Yeah, just like mine, right? Just like we talked about yesterday. Maybe Chubby needs a little bit of work to show his eyes more, right? Thank you for saying hi to Chubby. Chubby says hi back. And so you got to know that the boys are going to find Chubby's head and Chubby's whole body in various places over the next month. I can't imagine where they get this practical joking from. All right, so let's dive into the 4 rules of traffic, okay? Remember that quote at the beginning of the show? where I said, don't chase after traffic. Find out where the traffic is already going. Get ye in front of it, and then redirect it where you want it to go. All right, so let's break that quote down into the 4 rules of traffic. Now, the first rule is don't chase after traffic. So many people come online, especially beginning online entrepreneurs, and then other ones too, and they chase after traffic. They start buying traffic and paying for traffic long before they need to. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with paying for traffic and paid traffic and Facebook ads and all kinds of stuff. All right, nothing wrong with it. You just don't want to do it unless and until you have a proven system that takes somebody from prospect all the way through your system to a customer. All right, that way you can find out if the traffic is working. All right, once you have that in place, you can take some of your profits and spend it on Facebook ads and other paid for traffic. The reason you don't have to chase after traffic that way, folks, is there is so much free traffic out there. Now, of course I'm going to say that because I teach free traffic, right? However, Greg Caesar, a good friend of mine and colleague, guy is a master at paid traffic, moved down here to the Atlanta area from Connecticut about 8 years ago. And somewhere in that first 6 months he was here, I asked him, I said, Greg, what do you think of the area so far? He goes, well, Jeff, the thing about Atlanta is there's a Waffle House on every corner. So yeah, man, on my exit off the interstate, there's one on each side. And he said, the other thing, Jeff, is that, and Greg always uses your name when he talks to you. The other thing, Jeff, is every time I go somewhere, the grocery store, the mall, out in public, a movie, people I don't know say hello to me. And I said, well, welcome to the South, pal. What's wrong with that? He said, well, you don't understand where I'm from in Connecticut. When people that you don't know say hello to you, something bad's about to happen. Okay, so, different perspectives, right? But Greg is the king of paid content. And every time we do an event together or do a webinar together or talk, he says, Jeff, I want to grow it to be just like you. I'm so jealous. I pay for all this stuff you get for free. Free, high-quality traffic. So number 1, don't chase after traffic. You don't have to. Number 2 rule, find out where the traffic is already going. Now, that used to be so hard. Back when all we had was email and websites, and there still is a site called Alexa, Alexa.com, Alexa.com, that will show you what sites are getting the most traffic. Now, the beauty of now is that we've got social media. Facebook is number 2. YouTube is number 3. LinkedIn, Twitter, all those are up there where they get tons of traffic. And so what you want to do, folks, is find out where the traffic is going. Not only social media, but other websites. You can type in your niche words and blog into Google, see what the big blogs are, and see if you can guest post there. That's getting your stuff in front of where the traffic is going. So 1, don't chase after traffic. You don't have to. 2, find out where the traffic is going. And then 3, and this is huge, folks, get your stuff in front of where the traffic is already going. Doesn't that just make sense? If the traffic's already going there, you don't got to chase after traffic. If the traffic's already going there, get yourself in front of it. Boom. Your stuff gets found. So that's why, like yesterday on the show, that you can see that on the replay on jeffherringpodcast.com or over on YouTube as well. We talked about 4 places to get great social media content promotion. We talked about Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Okay. Henrice says yes. Thank you, Henrice. All right, cool. Appreciate you guys. And so when you get your stuff in front of where the traffic is already going, you don't have to chase for traffic, and the right people, your ideal customers, are finding your stuff. That's why it's so important to take a piece of content and repurpose it. Get it on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, your blog, every place you can get it, okay? Because when the traffic's going there, they find your stuff. And it makes this whole world of online entrepreneurship so much easier and so much more successful. Now, rule number 4, you ready? Give me some love if you're ready for rule number 4. Some hearts, please, kids. Remember, rule 1, thank you now. Rule 1 was don't chase after traffic. Rule 2, find out where the traffic's already going. Rule 3, get ye in front of it. Rule number 4 is then redirect it where you want it to go, which is your profit centers, your blog, your opt-in pages, your sales pages, your webinar sign-up pages, wherever you want it to go. Because see, here's the thing. Whether it's Periscope, which is right here, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, all those places, you have a list or subscribers or followers or whatever you call them, right? And they're yours, but those sites are not yours. YouTube is owned by Google. Facebook is owned by Facebook, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And your platform there can disappear at a whim. So you always want to, once you've gotten in front of the traffic and got people coming to your stuff, redirect them wherever you want it to go, which is your profit centers, opt-in pages, sales pages. Own the real estate, says Mike. Yeah, absolutely. Own the real estate and send it to your email address. So 4 rules of traffic, right? 1 is don't chase after traffic. Rule number 2 is find out where the traffic is already going. Rule number 3, get ye in front of it. In other words, get your content in front of it. Articles, blog posts, social media updates, videos, anything you can, repurposing it, and then redirect it exactly where you want it to go, which is to your profit centers, your opt-in pages, your sales pages, even your blog, okay? Now, this is good stuff I just gave you, and I want to take you a little bit deeper and send you to this site called 4rulesoftraffic.com. 4rulesoftraffic.com. Here, we'll put it up here and sneak in to make sure. Hi, guys. Just want to make sure you guys can see this. 4rulesoftraffic.com. There you'll get a mercifully brief video that goes deeper into what we just talked about the 4 rules of traffic and how to turn them into profit. All right, you guys see. Thank you. Very close. 4rulesoftraffic.com. I'm sorry, 4trafficrules.com. 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 All right, awesome. So go there, check out that mercifully brief video that goes deeper into there. Now, before we do our bonus genius tip of the show, we're going to play next lyrics, please. A little bit of next lyrics, please. All right, so I'm going to give you a lyric, and your job in the chat is to give me the next lyric or the song. And I gave you a huge hint about this earlier in the show. So here's the lyric. You don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. One more time. You don't need money, you don't take fame, you don't need no credit card to ride this train. Anybody want to take a crack at it? Come on now. Gonna have to give you the lyrics to Let It Be or something like that. Huey Lewis, boom, you got it. Tim, very good. It's in the Back to the Future song, and Back to the Future show, okay? It's the theme song, and then when Michael J. Fox's band is trying out in high school, they're playing real loud, and Huey Lewis makes a cameo. One of the judges with a microphone saying, stop, stop, it's just too loud. And the first time I saw the movie, it's amazing. The people that didn't laugh, that didn't get it. So we'll see who gets it today at the movies. I cannot believe that movie's 30 years old, folks. I mean, and here's the problem I have with that, okay? After today, think about this. All of us that grew up with Back to the Future. After today, everything that happened in Back to the Future will be in the past. Okay? Because this was the date they went back to, or into the future to, in 2015, and we're going to pass that today. And I have one very important question. Where's my hoverboard? I want my hoverboard that was promised to be here in 2015. All right. So with that said, I want to send you to one more video because you guys like that. That's deep. Yep, Tim, that's deep. We do have deep moments on the show, right? That okay? We have our deep moments. Now, I mentioned getting your content in front of where the traffic's going. Now, I also mentioned I'm the co-creator along with Jim Edwards of the Custom Content Wizard. The easiest way to create blog posts, articles, social media updates, videos, and more without doing any real work. And I want to send you to a video that talks all about that, about how you can still get into the game of content marketing. Stephanie's saying, also Doc said we wouldn't need roads in 2015. I know. He missed that one too, right? Yeah, what's up with that, Stephanie? So here's where you can go to watch another mercifully brief video, Custom Content Wizard Special. That's Custom Content Wizard Special. And you can get $100 off on the Wizard. If you do not yet have it yet, it is the easiest way to create great content. And it does many, many other things we didn't even know that it did when Jim and I created it. So CustomContentWizardSpecial.com. And now it's time for your Results Now Cafe Genius tip. And it's another DRGR, another daily revenue generating ritual, one that you should do. And yeah, I'm going to do one of these on daily revenue generating rituals sometime soon. This one's all about traffic. Okay. Now, here's the thing. This is so simple to do. The problem is it's so simple not to do. And Henry's is saying that's real great software. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate that. You need to do something to build traffic every day. Okay? One small thing. Even if it's putting out a piece of content somewhere or putting up the link to a opt-in page on Facebook. Somewhere on all the different sites, at least once a day, put up something that's going to drive traffic. Dig the well before you're thirsty. There's a really great Japanese proverb, dig the well before you're thirsty. Get traffic before you need it and do it every day, and you'll never run out of traffic. All right, so there's your Results Now Cafe Genius tip. Thank you for hanging out with me and Chubby today. Chubby says, thanks, and go to CustomContentWizardSpecial.com and watch the other video. And Chubby, what are we seeing tomorrow? Tomorrow's feature, we're going to talk about creating a compelling list building giveaway. Be there. Thank you, Chubby. I don't know. Chubby may be a frequent guest on this show. This is kind of fun. But if I hang around at him too much, I'll end up working my fingers to the bone. Oh, that was bad. Pretty thin, wasn't it? All right, I better stop and get out of here. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Thanks to all of y'all that are watching this live and on the replay. And go use this stuff because it flat out works. Guess what? We'll catch you next time.